Leo, welcome. It's Jeff here at Raise Your Vibration TV, and that means it's time for your weekly tarot reading. This tarot reading is going to be for October 7th all the way to October 13th. So welcome, fellow kings and queens. As you may know, I'm a Leo also, so welcome. Royalty, everybody. We even have gilded edges on our cards because that's just the way it is. Ooh, look at that. 10 of Cups. Bottom of the deck. Okay. Now, let's talk about what's going to be going on this week. You know, we've been in this whirlwind of energy. Eclipse season has started. A lot of stuff shifting, man. And this week's going to be no different. We've got a few energy shifts coming up, so let's go over them. October 9th, Jupiter, the planet of expansion and growth, luck, if you want to call it luck, you know, good fortune, is going retrograde. Not a problem. That doesn't mean all our luck has run out. That's not it at all. What it is usually, you know, Jupiter is an expansive planet. It's gassish. It's growing, you know, maybe in excess. Now it's a time to go within and expand ourselves. We're going within instead of having our outward reality expand. And in actuality, when we go within, and we expand ourselves and our true selves and figure out where we're going, what's our goals, are we getting there? Your outward reality comes into play. It's a reflection of your inner reality. So now, a couple days later, on October 11th, Pluto, the planet of revolution, change, perspective, goes direct. It's been retrograde for a while. Now it's starting to move forward. It's going in and out. I tried to explain that. This is like the cusp of Capricorn and Aquarius, and it's going in and out, you know. And ever since Pluto went retrograde, we've had some bangers happen out in our outer reality on the world stage. Now that it's going direct, we're going to see forward movement in all of this. So fingers crossed. Now, a few days later, on October 13th, Mercury, the planet of communication, moves into Scorpio. So our communications are in a water sign now. More passion. More intensity. You're going to see a lot of passion expressed. Maybe in love. Who knows, you know? So that's going to be this week. And, you know, we've got, again, these outer planets, Jupiter and Pluto. Of course, Pluto is more of a collective experience. So, you know, we're going to see that played out on the world stage. And hopefully things start to equal out, balance out as we get closer and closer to Scorpio season. Okay? All right, so Leo, let's get the energy for you this week. Let's see what we got here. Quite a bit. Okay. Wow. I don't know. This is a little weird. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Odd. Here we go. What we need to work on, what we need to embrace, and the outcome. Now, in the middle here, you know, I see a lot of movement. You know, we've got two individuals on a bike and a motorcycle. And then we have the King of Pentacles, someone navigating the high seas. Interesting. They wanted me to focus on that for you. Okay. But we're going to talk about what we need to work on here. We've got the Devil, which is a very sultry looking card. It's not so threatening. You know what I mean? However, they're blindfolded. This is a couple meanings here. This is don't be tempted to sit in this loneliness, heartache. It's time to release that. And I think you are, Leo. I think you're ready to do that with the Eight of Cups, moving towards something better, walking, leaving all these shells behind, shoulda, woulda, coulda, all of it, leaving it behind. And then we have the Two of Pentacles here, and I'm kind of questioning why this is in this position, but this is what's got you out of balance. And I think this week you're finally realizing that this no longer is a viable option for me. Again, because Jupiter's going retrograde, you're going within and finding that, yeah, I'm not going to let this hinder me. It's trying to balance all this energy. Knight of Swords is taking action mentally and going, you know what, I'm doing this. You're either communicating it, it's finding that balance. And you will, don't be tempted to go back to this, release this. King of Pentacles is taking charge, feeling secure and grounded in everything that you do. Now, the outcome is also quite odd because we have the Page of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. So what I'm thinking here is that, and it could be specific for some people, but there's two individuals here that are going to help you build on whatever you're doing. That is one message for some of you. And the other thing is that, you've got 2 pages here. You're juggling things. It's kind of weird. You got the Three of Swords, the Three of Pentacles. You got these 3 arrows. You got these 3 individuals. And then it comes together. I don't know. Something's going on here. Page of Wands brings the opportunity to change. Page of Cups, there is an offer coming in here and working together instead of not. Taking action, communicating, I think, and communication coming in for you also. Just a weird kind of setup, but it kind of is making sense, with the 3s. It's a general reading, but I'm getting specific messages for certain people, so I hope it resonates with you, But in general, it looks like no more trying to juggle your emotions in the past. It's time to open up to it and realize that it's time to make that change and to move towards it. Okay. We've got deception and envy here. And it's kind of symbolic here because the person has the mask on and then the person reveals themselves. You know what I mean? This brings us in a lower vibration. Use your inner wisdom on this. Again, this is like going within with that Jupiter retrograde, is going, no longer doing this. Intuition is trusting your intuition. So there may be some underhanded shit going on here. Don't pay attention to it. Focus on the light. This is when you raise your vibration. You take action to do that. And financial and material changes. Yes, and so another thing is that some of you could be just juggling your money. You need to be secure in that by taking action, knowing that I create the opportunities, I allow them to come into my life. And it's about getting into an abundance mode also for some of you. When it's hard to do that in today's landscape, but that's when you double down and create abundance in your life instead of sitting in lack. There's a message for some of you also. Okay, let's get some Psychic Tarot for the heart. See how this relates to a relationship. Anything else? Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, yeah. Confront. It looks like you may be confronting somebody or confronting this deceitful energy in yourself. So change your focus. 555 is a turning point. No more going back. right? Do we have 5? 5. Do we have another 5? I thought we did. But changing your focus, using your wisdom, trusting your intuition, not looking at the past. See, this person is looking at the past with envy and deceit. You're confronting it with that Jupiter retrograde energy and changing your focus, no longer looking at the past, but looking at the future, trusting, strengthening bonds. So again, this situation, strengthening bonds, a new opportunity. Oh yeah, we do have 5. 5, 5, 5. What am I talking about? Yeah, we're at a period where in numerology, it goes 1 to 5, then 5 to 10. So we're at that point where we're changing our focus, using our wisdom and our intuition to combat this negative energy and success and growth, of course. So in relationships that we're segueing into, you could have some options. You could be changing your focus on those options. Instead of looking at what you don't have, you're looking at what you can get. And there's 2 options for you. 2 options by shifting your focus. Interesting. A lot of symbolic stuff that's really sticking out to me. All right, what do we got for love for Leo? What do we got for love for Leo? 3 of Pentacles is out. This is somebody you know. This is somebody you work with. Somebody you're growing with. Yeah, look at that. Wow. It's time to put to rest. Another 5. It's time to put to rest this shoulda, woulda, coulda energy. This lower vibration. By trusting your intuition. You've probably been in hermit mode for a while. I know I have been. It's been advantageous for me, actually. It really has. It really has. I've looked more at myself in September going into October than I have in a long time. Because I had such a great summer hanging out with everybody, now it's time to reflect. And it's putting in the work. It's hard work, but it pays off. And it sure does, because you're creating the reality you want in this relationship. You're no longer letting your hang-ups get to you. And it pays off, guys. It really pays off with the 3 of Pentacles again and the 10 of Pentacles. This is growing. And I've been saying this throughout our readings, is that something is growing here. And sometimes you just need this. You need growth, You need growth in your relationships. But the 5s are significant. Look that up. What did the 5s mean? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. That equals 20. 20 divided in half is 10. 10, 10, 10. Payoff. Let's get some messages of love. Protected. You are safe and divinely guided. Trust your intuition. Trust your inner wisdom. Second chance. This relationship deserves a second chance. Now, I think this came out in your love reading. I'm pretty sure. Check out your love reading for October also. And mastery. You've learned the spiritual lesson. The 5. You're there. The hermits, it's working here. It's working. Just don't be tempted. You're confronting this finally. You're changing your focus. You're focusing on the positive. You're working on it, and it's going to pay off. All right, let's get a closing message for you, Leo. Give. One of the best feelings we can experience is giving to others. Leo, we do that effortlessly. When we do so, we feel lifted up and our lives improve greatly because of someone else's happiness. Think of one way you can give to another today. This is working together. This is making offers. Yes, it's balancing out. 2, second chance. 2, you know what I'm saying? It's good stuff. It's not only give to others, but give to yourself too. But this is not a defeatist, getting out of the defeatist energy and actually opening up to the opportunities. It's just confronting all this mental energy that you have and finally getting to the bottom of it. So this week could be defining for you. All right, Leo, that's going to do it for this week. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Personal readings are available in the description for October. I've got 3 choices to choose from. Check them out. Don't forget your love reading is posted. Go watch that. And the Freakin' Weekend is always posted on Wednesdays to give us the vibe for the weekend. And Leo, let go of all this. Give it a second chance. Just open up to it. Change your focus. And I will see you Wednesday.